6 hours, and that very next morning I went to my health food store and picked up a bunch of different varieties of cayenne pepper, and I began experimenting with them. And I noticed that I felt so good after my experiments that, I mean, who wouldn't want to keep experimenting with something that made you feel good? So I kept up my experiments, and again, I experimented with a huge variety of different types of cayenne pepper. And once my tolerance to the heat of cayenne and the capsaicin within the cayenne, which is the active component for healing, after I experimented with these cayenne pepper varieties so much, I began to experiment with hotter stuff. Different forms of peppers, habaneros, serranos. All of these I grow here in California, my father, my brother, and I. I started experimenting with Scotch Bonnets, Carolina Reapers, habaneros, chocolate habaneros, Naga Viper peppers, Trinidad Scorpion peppers, wax peppers. There's so many peppers within the pepper kingdom, and cayenne pepper is a great substance. It does contain quite a bit of capsaicin, but when you move up in the heat, if you move to like a habanero, it's going to have much more capsaicin in it than your typical store-bought or even health food store-bought cayenne pepper. So right here I have a little bit of 40,000 heat unit cayenne pepper, and I had some of this, and this is the 90,000 heat unit African bird's eye cayenne pepper, and this is organic. So I get a lot of questions. People ask me, you know, what variety of cayenne did you start out with? What heat unit? I started out with just the typical store-bought cayenne pepper. It ranges anywhere from a heat unit from 5,000 to upwards of 15,000. So I started using that. I loved my results. So I decided to get more exotic forms of cayenne with more heat. And this is, again, this is 40,000 heat unit cayenne pepper, and this is your 90,000 heat unit African bird's eye cayenne pepper. And I've consumed so much of this over the years. I can't tell you how many jars this size of cayenne pepper I've consumed. I've consumed all sorts of different peppers, and after my initial experiments with cayenne pepper, I mean, I became so fascinated with the realm of with the pepper kingdom and using it for healing that, you know, 5.5 years later, I'm still just as obsessed with it. So I do believe in the power of cayenne pepper. I do believe in the power of capsaicin. I do believe in the power of using peppers for healing. You know, you can take, you'll notice that this is powdered. You can take your own homegrown peppers, dry them out, and make your own powder. And let me tell you, that is the #1 way to get the best quality cayenne pepper into your body, is to grow it yourself in mineral-rich soil, feed it everything organic. I mean, you can really create some very powerful nutritional cayenne pepper if you know how to garden properly and you know how to take care of peppers. And let me tell you, peppers are one of the easiest plants to grow. I can't tell you how easy it is to grow jalapenos and fatali